my first ever pair of trainers. Tight that way. I've had a stress fracture in my foot, so I've had a concussion. Back now. Now, I'm not a runner, so I did my first ever 5k. I love them. Hello, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. I've been out of training for a little while because of my concussion, but I'm back now, kind of, sort of. Maybe. Today's gonna be my first kicking session back, so I'm super excited about that. Today I am training again, and then I've got work and just living an existing life really, which is fantastic. I have just bought my first ever pair of trainers. I know, I'm an athlete. Okay, now I'm not a runner and I've started taking an interest in running. Don't get me wrong, like I can run. I can run. Like if I was being chased down the street, I could probably run far enough to get away. But in terms of actual training, running, long distance, long times, that kind of thing, my technique is terrible. And I mean tragic. That's going to be fixed. I want to run a 5k under a decent time, and I want to start tracking my times, so then I've got something to aim towards and I can get better and better at that. I've had a stress fracture in my foot, so I've not been able to run for around 10 months now, but I'm excited that 10 months is kind of coming to an end. I'm going to explain the trainer situation right now. Okay, so I don't actually own trainers. Obviously I own shoes, sliders, heels, that kind of thing. I do taekwondo, which is a barefoot sport, and I actually don't have to wear trainers, and I don't like wearing trainers. I don't like wearing shoes, so I've done everything barefoot since I can remember, literally since a kid. Anytime I could take my shoes off or was allowed to take my shoes off, I would. Got a pair of trainers that I was given to for the games, but that was only last year. Apart from that, I do sessions in taekwondo shoes maybe, but I've lost them. I don't know where they've gone now. Or I would literally do it barefoot because I just felt like that was the most comfortable. So I have done some research, geeked out on a pair of trainers, and I'm so excited about it. I've got them here, but I'm gonna wait until I'm in the gym to show you. I've ordered two colours as well because one's rather bright and extravagant and one is kind of plain and I could use day to day. That is my little incentive to start running again. I'm gonna head to training. I will catch you in a bit. I think I just recorded a whole 15 or 20 minutes and my mic wasn't on. Okay, so something tragic has actually just happened. I recorded about 15 or 20 minutes of me running about and walking around, and the microphone wasn't on. So I'm gonna go for a little walk, and they're very light and springy. Oops, there goes my chewies. It feels like I'm walking on a cloud. I tend to roll my ankles a lot, and I don't roll them the conventional way, that way. It's always on my toes and then roll. Because obviously run, I'm quite unstable and I'm always scared that I'll be on my toes and then go. But I think with an actual shoe that's supported and obviously built for running, I'll be able to run a bit more confidently. The foam on the outside kind of springs your foot back into place, so it's giving me a little bit of confidence. I love them. I feel like a kid in a sweet shop, honestly. I ordered these on Friday and I was so excited. It's just because I actually really enjoy running and I've not been able to do it for a while. But now I've kind of got the stuff to hopefully run pain-free. I'm really excited to go. I watched Eliud Kipchoge's records. I did what everyone does before they buy something relatively pricey, and that was research it. So I've done so much research on these. That's one of my little things, is geeking out on all the little details on how it's going to help me and benefit me, and I love it. Just makes me buy into it a little bit more. So I have full confidence in these. I feel like I've got all the gear and no idea right now. Because I don't run, I'm seeing normal, and I say normal, I mean, normally kind of regular people just running 5Ks and 10Ks with ridiculous times. So, as in like ridiculously good times. So I did my first ever 5K probably 2 weeks ago. First ever intentional 5K. And I run like 34 minutes. 15 minutes in, I was not struggling fitness-wise. Like fitness-wise, I'm absolutely fine. It's just the load. Taekwondo's all on your toes, but it's all on the side. Nothing's like in that straight plane. So when I'm running, I feel like, I don't know, my body's just not used to it. So I thought, oh my gosh, this is actually embarrassing. I need to learn to run. So I got my technique a bit better, watched YouTube videos, a lot of YouTube videos actually, on how to run. I'm not even joking, I looked for a foolproof guide on how to run. Researched some people's times, did all that kind of thing, really geeked out, and now got excited about my own little goal. I did 34 minutes, and then I did 30 minutes and 16 seconds, and I'm down to 29 minutes. My goal at the minute is to get down to about 25 minutes. I know that might sound long to a lot of you guys, but I haven't run for so long, many years, and definitely not within the last 10 months. I'm excited to do that again. My aim is to do a 5K in 25 minutes. I'm just plucking that out the air because I don't really know if that's a good time or not. But I'm gonna go and do some more geeking, do some more research and see what a good 5K time is and then start getting competitive. I'll obviously start to build it up. I've got to be careful though because I am training, like I'm a taekwondo athlete, I'm not a runner. So I've got to be careful not to do too much. But okay, I'm in my bedroom, just about to head for my scan. I was meant to train this morning, but we've decided to go for an MRI scan instead because we're not too sure what's going on with my foot. I'll show you the bruise now, it's a bit weird. It's just this, there's a pocket swelling. Don't know what it is. I had it drained last week, but it's come back. I'm gonna go and get an MRI scan to see what's happening. I've got about 10 minutes until my scan, so I'm gonna go. And then I've got kicking this afternoon. Scan's been changed to 4 o'clock because they're a little bit delayed. So I think I'm gonna go and train now and then come back at 4. Well, I don't think, I know that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Hello. Okay, so my session starts in about half an hour, so I'm gonna start warming up, get myself ready. I'm training separate to the group at the minute, obviously because of my head, so I've got to control what I do, but I'm gonna get ready in here and test out my new shoes on a little warm-up run, so I'm gonna warm up. Also, the little lump on my foot is quite painful, so putting shoes on right now is a little bit of a mission.
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star.
I definitely shouldn't be filming while running, but I love them. I'm gonna warm up. See you in a minute. Made a donut so that that's just like foam padding, and then I've got a gap there where if I hit anything it shouldn't actually hit the lump, so that just kind of like protects it a bit. And I've got to take my ankle because I like to roll my ankles. One around the top. I do this very rustic as well because I can never be bothered to do it tidy. Okay, we've got one stirrup on the inside, like this way, on the outside. Tight that way, so it stops your ankle from rolling in. 2, pull tight. Also, I take my ankle for training, so it stops me from doing that. I'll do this one dead quick actually. One on the outside, 2 on the outside. I'll do 3 on this one because this is my weaker ankle. And I'll just come around the front a bit more. So usually you'd have them on the side, but I like to do one that's slightly around the front. Again, just purely because I roll it that way rather than to the side. So I've got 3 there, and then 1 figure of 8. But I'll stop it there because I don't need to go on the inside. So that's how I'd do both my ankles. And then this one on the top is just to like secure it in place. And that's it. everyone, this is Future Laura in editing, and I just want to say a massive thank you for watching the video. I'm going to pause it here for now. Myprotein have a massive sale on right now, and you can save up to 70%. Link in the description below. Use my code LaurenTKD for a further discount on products that are not already reduced. So you get hefty saving there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.